Uh, Leave your comment at the comment section too as well. You can follow me on Instagram from Africa to South America, just like my YouTube channel name. And yeah, we can get in touch and we can talk more privately and all that. In this vlog, I'm simply going to be talking to you guys and then showing you things I like to do. I did some of these with you guys some time ago, but today, first, I want to show you guys how dirty the place look. It looks very dirty and messy because I have two children and they are always making things rough here at home. So when I wash my clothes, I put them here, and then my wife will later on organize these things. Like she'll organize it properly, and then fix it inside the kids. What do you call it? Yeah, where they have to keep their stuffs. The first one is for my daughter. The second one is for my little boy. And then the third one, we have some other things like, some other stuffs over there. And this is my wife's wardrobe. This is hers. So this is hers, and then mine is here. So I have one here where I put my stuffs. And then I have another one here, but I'll be cleaning the house. So I just want you guys to see how it looks first. It looks very rough. Everything looks rough here. So now that they are out, I'll take the chance and then talk to you guys and then clean the house too as well. So that, but anyway, I like doing this because I don't go through hard times when I'm doing this cleaning. When I was back home in my own country, I hardly do this kind of things. But when I got here, I learned a lot, and I learned to love it too as well as a family man. So it looks very, very dirty. Okay, I'm going to clean every single thing whilst I talk to you guys. So you might be watching and then wanting to make a comment too. You can make a comment and suggest some other ways of cleaning too as well for me, because I have to clean here. Look at it. It looks very dirty, right? Very, very dirty. So I'm going to do everything by myself. I have already put the dishes in the dishwasher, and the dishwasher is already washing it. But I'll still look for dirty clothes and then wash them too as well. So I'm going to simply start cleaning here. We have two bedrooms. This is one with a huge bed. It looks very rough. So I'm going to clean everything. So you can stay with me and watch this vlog together with me. So yesterday I had planned to go to the park so that I can I decorated the wall with my kids' work that they did at school. I brought it home and then I pasted it on my wall. So yeah, I'm going to set the camera, then we start cleaning the house together, and you can kindly let me know if let me see. I think I'm missing something here. I want to fix the camera, okay guys? I want to fix the camera so that we can simply talk. I want to fix the camera. So sorry guys, I'm trying to fix the camera so that I can have a freedom of doing things. So I'm trying to pin it on the stand. So I have been able to pin it now. So let me fix it on the stick. Yeah, Omo, I see you. Greetings. I see you, my guy. Yeah, so this is how I simply live here, okay? I live in Brazil like this, and I help to fix whatever I want to fix at home. So I'm going to be doing this. I'm going to put on my Bluetooth headphone. So let me know if you can hear me. Okay, when the Bluetooth is connected, just let me know that you can hear me. Yes. So if you can hear me, write at the comment section so that I can be aware that you can hear me clearly. Okay, guys. Yeah, you can hear me, right, guys? All right. I won't be able to see your comment, but I will switch on my laptop too as well, so that at least I can read your comment whenever you comment. Okay, so it shouldn't be a big problem at all. I'm going to connect my laptop. I'm going to switch it on. Then I can at least read you. I can read your comments whenever you guys are talking. Yeah, so this is how I live my life. You know, I like to show you guys the real thing that I do. I don't like to fake anything because I know there are people who simply want to come to Brazil and they want to have a what do you call it? A real lifestyle of living here in Brazil. So yes, this is simply a two-bedroom apartment, and I live here with my family, my two kids, and my wife too as well. So I am going to clean the house because they are not around. Because if they are around, it becomes difficult to clean the place. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to do it real quick whilst they are not here. So whilst they are not here, I'll be able to clean here freely. Yeah, they throw toys everywhere. You know, like they throw toys everywhere. Yes, I do this. I like to do this because it is also a best time for me to, like to think and also have time for myself too as well if they are not around. So yeah, I'm switching the laptop on. Okay, I'm switching it on so that I can read your comment because I'm filming. I'm on live with my with my phone. So there is a box. All this time, these items here or these things here, I have to clean everything and then you can simply take it from there. Let me. I have a very slow computer. My computer is very slow, very very slow. It's annoying. It's very very annoying using a very slow computer. I don't know. Maybe the softwares that I have on the computer makes it very slow. I don't know. But it's crazy slow. It's very very slow. Yeah. So whilst I'm trying to switch the computer on, let me see if I can read some of your comments. All right. All right. So I like living here in Brazil for so many reasons. Okay, I like living here in Brazil for so many reasons. Some of the reason why I like living here in Brazil is, I get to live the kind of life I want to live. You understand? I get to live the kind of life I want to live, and I get to, know, see the kind of people I want to see. I chose Brazil because first of all, the people here, they are very, very lovely. You understand? The people here, they are very, very lovely. They are very, very kind, and they are very, very supportive too as well. So, for example, if if you live here and you don't know how to speak the language, you have nothing to worry about. Yes, you have nothing to worry about because you will get help. Even though when you come to Brazil and you decide to live here in Brazil, it's very, very, it's very, very important. Yes, it's very, very important to learn the Portuguese language when you are here in Brazil. You understand? But for you to get a job or to do something here in Brazil, you don't really have to learn the Portuguese language before getting a job. You understand? You don't really need to learn the Portuguese language because a whole lot of people, uh, uh, what is wrong with this computer? It's not opening. I hate this kind of thing. You're trying when you need it the most, then it will react. Stupid computer. And I bought it. It was for a very for a lot of money. I bought it for, let me see, in dollars. I bought it for about $2,000. Useless computer, and look at the way it's acting. And the funny thing is Sony value. I was supposed to call to buy Dell, but I thought it was a good computer, and I bought it. And look at how it's reacting. Stupid computer. Yeah. So when you live when you live in Brazil and or you move to Brazil and you want to start working, you simply don't need to learn the language before getting a job. You understand? You don't need that. You can get a job, start working, and then after that you can start learning the language. But learning the language is very, very important. I always say this in my videos because I think it's very, very important to let you guys know and understand that learning the language, the Portuguese language, is very, very important. Very, very important. If only you choose to live in Brazil. You understand? Because sometimes sometimes we have people who are not here to live here. You understand? We have people who we call them people on transit. You understand? There are people who are on transit. They come here, they stay for some short time, and then they make their way out. They look for a different place to relocate to. If you are that kind of person, I don't think it's necessary for you. But if you are the kind of person who is simply here to stay, then my guy, it's very, very important for you to learn the language. Yeah, it's going to be very, very important for you to learn the language. Even though you get a job without the language. But For you to be able to penetrate the system, you understand? Like to get a good life. For you to get a good life, you need to learn the language. Because learning the language is simply going to help you to get a good job. You understand? It's not only about learning the language, but then you yourself, you know that when you learn the language, your connection, building your connection will be much more easier. Building your connection around people is going to be much more easier. And apart from it being easier, it's going to be fun too as well. You understand? It's going to be fun. So it's very, very important if you come to Brazil for you to build the courage of learning the language. You understand? So this is one of the important things I will advise you if you want to come and live here in Brazil. You have to be ready to learn the language. Another thing is the food. Here, when you are coming to Brazil, you don't have to worry that much about food. Because I understand each and every country has their food. Yeah, I know. Like each and every country has uh, their food. Here, you get a recipe depending on which country you are coming from. Here, you will simply get the food item. You understand? Like things that you are going to use to prepare the food. You will get them here. Here, they have almost everything here. You understand? So, you will have less worries. Yes, you will have what? Less worries when it comes to food. Because you will get you will get what? You will get the food stuffs, everything that you need for preparing the food from your country. You will get it here. You understand? So so when you come to Brazil, you don't have to worry that much, especially when it comes to food. When you come here, you get all kind of spice, vegetable, fruit. We have it. Like here, we have a lot of. We have almost everything. Like almost everything. Not everything, but almost. You understand? At least basic, the basic stuff. The basic what? The basic. What do you call it? The basic things that you need for cooking, you have it here. You understand? So when you are moving to Brazil, there are a lot of things that you don't have to worry about. So one of the things that you don't have to worry about is food. Because I know a whole lot of people when they plan to relocate or move to a country, they start thinking about food. Are they going to get what the things they eat when they are in their home countries? Here in Brazil, you get almost everything. You understand? You get almost so you have less about, especially when it comes to vegetables, fruits, and everything, because they grow almost everything here. You know, I saw I saw so many interesting fruits here, which I thought uh, you are not going to get them here. You understand? Some of the fruits that you only get them in Africa. But when I got here, I saw it all. You understand? Like for example, cheese. Cheese. They have a lot of cheese, like different types of cheese. From hard cheese to soft cheese. You understand? Like from a typical hard cheese where the one you can fry to a very soft cheese that will melt when you put it inside the water. Sorry, if you put it inside a hot oil. So I was very shocked. I was very, very shocked. And I've seen a lot of interesting stuff too as well. So living here in Brazil is very good. You understand? But like I said, each one, every single person or every single individual, they have their ways of, like the way they see things. You understand? Every single individual. Because we are not the same. There are people who simply don't care about having, like a simple life. There are people who would rather, you know, choose a place where they won't even have time for themselves. You understand? Work, 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 work. Like people who live in London, they're in Europe, and people who live in the United States. Me, I want to enjoy my life. I want to have time for myself, and I want to be able to connect with all kind of people. And here, you are going to be able to get all of this if you live here. If you live in Brazil, you get all this kind of thing. You understand? Like you meet people, you'll be able to connect. Like you get almost everything, like everything, everything. Let me open the computer. I want to switch the computer on so that I can read your messages. I can read your comments and then answer your comments so that our conversation can be interesting. So recently, I saw a news. I saw a news about the United Kingdom, which is Britain. Britain wants to relocate some. What do you call it? Britain wants to relocate refugees to they want to relocate refugees to Rwanda recently. And some of my viewers talked about this. They talked about this on the channel. And they were asking me what I think about it. But for me, I don't think Rwanda should allow that to happen. They don't have to sign for such contracts. You understand? They don't have to do that. If people come to Rwanda, direct to Rwanda to seek asylum, it's different. But for Rwanda to simply say he's going to allow himself to be used for such thing, I think is just bad. Okay, now I switch it on. Yeah. So, what are your questions? You can. Yes, I'm getting some housework done. I'm getting some housework done. I switched the computer now. So now, if you type your message, your comment, I can read them. Okay. So you can feel free to write your comment. I can read them from here. Let me. Yeah. Let me. Okay. Perfect. Yes, I'm getting the house clean because, like I said, I don't have the family around. So when the family is not around, it's the best time for me to quickly take the chance to do what? To clean the house. You understand? And I like doing this because it is a good time for me to use in thinking. You understand? Yeah, all questions are welcome. You can ask me questions. If you have any question, you can simply ask me question. I'm checking your comment on my laptop so I can read them and then at the same time be cleaning and answering your questions too as well. You understand? So living living here in Brazil is very, very good, guys. Especially for you people who live in these countries where you can make good money. If you want to retire in time, like if you want to retire in time and then start living your life, I think the South America is one of the best places because here they have good system. You understand? When I say they have good system, I mean they have system which can simply help you to build yourself without any problem. You understand? So it is simply a good place for you to choose. If you are living in America, you are living in Europe, and you think that the money that you are making over there is not helping you. So I think you can simply invest your money somewhere here in South America, okay? Because here, for example, if you own a property here, it's very, very good. You make a good money out of it. You understand? If you own a property here in Brazil, not only in Brazil but in South America itself, if you own a property, you get to live a good life because you don't have to work. You only make your income from renting out these properties. You understand? So if you live in those places and you think the salary that you are making over there is not helping you out to live the kind of life you want to live, here in South America, you don't really need big salaries to live a good life. You understand? So You can leave, you can come and then do what? Do your investment, and then yeah, you are good to go. Yes, guys. So you can type your question. Your let me see. FLXG. Yes, yes, FLXG. The what do you call it? The perfume you sent to me, I will receive it this week. The perfume you sent to me, I'll receive the perfume this week. So most definitely, when I receive the perfume, I'll do the unboxing and then do video for everybody to see. Yeah. Let me see. I just saw a video this week about an American couple complaining that in Ghana they have to pay bribe to get things done. Is bribery? No. Here in Brazil, you see, I told you guys, we always have something called system. You understand? Here in Brazil, you don't come across this kind of bribery thing like that. It's not easy because the system here, it works a lot. For example, in Ghana, if you have money in Ghana, you can bribe anybody. You can bribe anybody to simply get you whatever you want, you need, or whatever you want. But in Brazil, is different. You understand? It's not the same in Brazil. In Brazil, we don't have these bribery issues here. For example, in Ghana, for you to buy for you to buy a land, for you to buy a land is very difficult, even when you have the money. You understand? In Ghana, for you to buy a land is very, very difficult. The reason why I'm saying this is if you go to Ghana, you buy a land and you want to start building your house, there are authorities that you have to go through. You understand? For you to be able to acquire the legal documents, for you to start building your house, for you to show that you own the house, for you, like there are some processes that you have to go through. But for you to go through that process, you will have to bribe every single department or every single person that you are supposed to see for a document. You have to bribe them. It doesn't make sense. Ghana, when you buy the land and you want to build, you are going to go through a big hassle because, first of all, when you buy the land, you have to look for, you have to investigate if the land has not been sold to anybody else. You have to investigate if somebody doesn't have any fake documents showing that that land that you bought is for him or her. And all these things, you go through them one after the other, one after the other. So like going through them, you will end up paying a lot of bribe. Every single place you go, you have to pay bribe. Every single place you go, you have to pay bribe. You understand? So bribery in Ghana has no limit. But here in Brazil, we don't have this kind of problems. If you come to Brazil, for example, and you want to buy a land, you can buy the land easily. You can buy the land very easily. You can get your document to show that it is your land, and nobody will come or nobody will sell that land to anybody. You understand? Because here they have system. So talking about bribery, here here in Brazil, when it comes to the government institutions, When it comes to the government institutions, you won't go through any bribery problems. You understand? You won't go any, you don't have to bribe anybody to get something. Or maybe you are processing, let me just say, you are trying to process for your residency permit. And when in doing that, back in Ghana, foreigners bribe the immigration. But here, you cannot bribe any immigration. You understand? So, talking about bribery, when you live here, there is nothing like bribe. You cannot bribe the government institutions. You understand? You cannot bribe them because the system won't allow even the one you are bribing to do something for you. Here, when they say you have to do something for, you have to go through something, maybe it will take you 1 week or 2 weeks to get a document. You don't have a shortcut. You understand? You don't have a shortcut. You don't have to give somebody money for the person to help you or the person to see you through or something. You understand? So here, you won't go through that problem. Bribery. No, here you don't go through those kind of things. You understand? Here, if you have the money, you go through the right process, you get whatever you want. So for you to have that problem, bribe, here you don't have that kind of problem here. You understand? But in Ghana, everything is bribe. Everything in Ghana is bribe. So when it comes to these kind of things, the government bodies here, they don't take bribes. Yes, they don't take bribes for you to be able to pass through something. Now, you will go through the right channel because here the system works. You understand? Here the system works. So if, because I online I do get people who simply send me message and tell me, is there a way that you can help me? If I come, I'll pay you so that you can help me to quickly get my permanent residency or something. I cannot help you. I let people know because they think that majority of the people, they think that here when you come, you can simply beat the system and then get whatever you want. It doesn't work like that, my brother or my sister. Here, when you come, there are rules. You go through the rules to get whatever you want. You understand? They are what? They have rules. So for you to get whatever you want, you will have to go through the process. You understand? You go through the process before you can get whatever you want, you need. So you cannot simply come like when you go to Ghana, you can just bribe anybody and then they'll see you through. If maybe you are going, you want to process your residency permit or something, then you just bribe somebody, then the person will simply help you to get that what do you call it, that residency permit. You understand? Here it doesn't work like that. Here you go through the process. You go through the process here. Here they don't joke. When you come here, you go through the process for you to be able to get whatever you need or whatever you want. You go through the process. So here the system works here. You understand, guys? The system simply works here. So you cannot beat the system. When you come here, whoever tells you, pay me this, I will get you this, is a lie. When you pay him, he can only help you. He can only tell you the things you have to do for you to be documented. You understand? The things you have to simply do for you to be documented, the person can tell you. But apart from that, they cannot go behind the system to let you get whatever you want to get. It's not possible. Here it's always process. Here is always what? It's always process. You have to go through the process. You have to go through the process. Here they don't joke with that. So whatever you want to do, my brother, you have to be ready. You have to be ready to do what? To wait. Go through the right channel. Even when somebody is helping you, you still have to wait to go through the right channel. You cannot jump and then go through something real quick like that. You understand? Because here it's all about process, 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 process. You understand? Yes. So I hope I have been able to answer some of your comments. Yes, you can ask more questions. If you have more questions, you can simply ask me more questions so that I can answer more of your questions too as well. Yes, I like to clean the house when the family is not around because it's the best time it's the best time to clean the house when the family is not around. Because when they are around, it's difficult to do it. When the family is around, it's difficult to clean the house. You understand? Because once you are trying to clean the house, they won't allow you to be able to do that. They will keep on disturbing you, bothering you, and all that. So, hey, fix this thing here so that the kids' bag. So, I'm cleaning it bit by bit because I am fasting. We are in a month of Ramadan, so I have to be doing it and also be careful to it at the same time. You understand? So that I don't get weak because it's the month of Ramadan and I am practicing my Ramadan and at the same time trying to you know to clean or do something. I like doing this. Yeah, so this is how I clean the house when my family is not around. You can just imagine you have two kids around. You can never get a clean house. And in my case, uh, I don't want I don't want to help. I don't want to hire or I don't want to take any house help. You understand? Because I do these things on purpose. I do it because I want to make sure I just want to make sure I don't spend some extra money on something that I believe I can do. You understand? I don't do that. Once I can do it, I'll do it myself than to waste money. You understand? Unnecessarily. Because somebody to come and do it for me. So each and every single time I try to look for gadgets or things that can simply make life easier for me. You understand, guys? Let me see. All right, so if a gringo try to slide an envelope with money to a Brazilian in a restaurant to get immigration document, they might be bribing a police officer and end up in jail. Okay, so let me answer this your comment. Let me answer it properly so that you understand what I'm saying. So, for example, when you go to the immigration, okay, like on a regular basis, when you go to a restaurant and eat, you don't need to put something in an envelope. You can just give the person the tip. You understand? That one is nothing. It's not a problem. You can give people tips. You know, there is difference between tips and there are difference between what? Bribery. You understand? Tips and bribe are two different things. Bribe is something that you are doing wrongfully because of you want something in return. Tips are things you do when you are happy about something. You understand? When somebody does something for you and you are happy about it, then you can decide, okay, I'm happy you did this thing for me correctly the way I want it. So let me just give you something from my heart. You understand? But bribe is when you want to go through the wrong channel and then you give the person the money and then tell him, look, I want to get this thing in this way. So if you can help me, I'll give you some money for you to help me through. That one you can have problem. You understand? Not only you, but the person that you are bribing to can fall in a deep shit. You understand? So I personally know some cases here. People who ditch the system to work for the government. They paid people to do their exams for them, and after they had jobs at the government sectors, they get people who investigate these kind of things too. And when you are caught, you go to jail and you go through a lot of problem. You understand? So here life is simply different compared to Ghana, because Ghana, we have so much corruption in Ghana. You understand? The corruption in Ghana is intense. We have serious corruption problems in Ghana. So what I can tell you is here the bribery thing. Let me see. What would you say is an amount of money you would bring for 6 months just to try and live like a Brazilian? How much is sufficient in a place like Brasilia? Okay, so in a place like Brasilia, for you to live like a local for 6 months, first thing, look for the rent. If you want to live, because here we have what do you call it? Here we have rooms, cheaper rooms, and we have expensive rooms too as well. So you can get a place that you pay for, let me say 600 or 700 reals a month. So calculate, let me just say 600, let me just say 700 reals a month. Calculate 700 6 times. Calculate 700 reals. Calculate it 6 times because you said 6 months, right? So calculate 700 reals. That one is only for rent, okay? That one is only for rent. And you calculate it 6 times. How much will you get if you calculate 700 reals? 700 times 6. Because here, internet, electricity, and water is very cheap. You understand? Especially if you are living alone. Internet, electricity, water, they are very, very cheap. Okay, let me say this. Okay, 4,200 reals. Yes, 4,200 reals can get you something we call kitchenette. You understand? Here in Brasilia, 4,000 4,400 reals can get you something called kitchenette. Kitchenette is simply something that a room that comes with everything, but it's very small. It's not big. You understand? It's a very small room that comes with everything. You get kitchen, you get toilet and bath, and you get your room. Like a studio. It's, let me just say studio apartment. So here, electricity is not expensive. Internet is not expensive. You understand? And water is not also expensive. So, so if you are going to pay 4,500 in 6 months, okay, because I can help you to look for a place like that. If you are coming to Brasilia and you want me to help you to 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 get some place like that, I can help you to acquire such place. You understand? And yeah, because for example, uh, I'll look for a place which is much more closer to the train station, bus, like I'll get you a place where you can go and live for that 6 months without having any big problem. You understand? So 4,500 can get you the place for 6 months. And water, electricity, and internet. Water and electricity all depends on how you use them, but they are not expensive. So let me just assume, calculate the water bill monthly water bill. You are going to pay, let me say, 100 reals for water. And then I'm just giving you a rough estimate. Maybe you are not even going to pay up to 100 reals a month. I'm just giving you a rough estimate because in this case you are going to live alone. So when you are going to live alone, you are going to spend less with electricity and water. So let me just say 100 reals calculated by 6, which is going to give you 600 reals. And electricity to, let me just say, 100 reals too as well. So let me just say water and electricity, you can just budget on 1,200 for water and electricity for 6 months. You understand? And so water and electricity 1,600, so 1,200 together with the 4,200 reals. Calculate it together, it will give you how much? You understand? So with this amount of money, you can live for 6 months without any worries. Because in your case, you are you are on my YouTube membership. So when you are on my YouTube membership, I can sacrifice much of my time to help you with going up and down, showing you the things, help you look for the place. Even maybe I'll look for the place for you before you even come. So I have to start looking for those things. But I'm just giving you a rough estimate on that. Okay, so this is a rough estimate. Maybe you can even spend less. You understand? I can get you, maybe if you are lucky, I can get you even less. You understand? So let me just say in 6 months, yes, 5,400 reals. So if I get you something even lesser, because I can get you the kitchenette, I can get you even lesser if you are lucky enough. Because the 700 reals that I said, it is just a rough estimate, which is, to for you to get much more luxury kitchenette. You understand? But I can get you even much more cheaper one than that. You understand? So 5,400 can take you through like 6 months for you to, to acquire this kitchenette and also the light bill and everything. Yeah, it can get you through light bill, water bill, and all that because these things are very cheap here. You understand? Yeah, yeah. So fully, if you like, this is what I'm talking about. The kitchenette. I can get you the kitchenette. You understand? I can simply get you the kitchenette because the kitchenette, you can get kitchenette in so many good locations. You understand? I can get you the kitchenette. You can get the kitchenette in so many good locations without any hassle. Like we have some nice, cool cities like Taguachinga, Guara, Agos Clara. We have some places like that, but uh, you will get a cheap place with like secure community in one of these places that I'm talking about, like Guara and all that. You understand? Yes, yes. So don't worry if if you plan your coming, you can let me know. Then I'll start doing the search for you because uh, just let me know if you make up your mind and you are planning on coming. Let me know so that I can simply do a very good search for you. You understand? So that you don't go through any hassle. You understand? So yes. Yeah. So it is not it is not something complicated. Okay. It is cool. You won't have to go through so much. stress here and there. Now you don't have to go through that. So you just have to let me know. Yes. So you just have to let me know once you decide. Once you decide coming. Yes. So guys, this is it. This is how I make it happen if I am at home without a family. I take my time and then clean the house so that the house will be clean for some time. Yeah, so for you to live here in Brazil, you don't need that much. But the only tip that I will give you is if you live in those big countries like US, Canada, United Kingdom, Europe and all that, I think it's the best for you to simply work, save some small money, come and invest into properties here, and then you are good to go. You can quickly retire because if you're able to get at least uh, some properties, you give it to, we have agencies you can give your property to so that they can take care of the property for you. You understand? Agencies, they will take care of the property even when you want to go back to your country and then still be making money here. We have agencies that will help you out to take care of these properties for you. So you receive your money and then you'll be living in your country and then making something out of it too as well. Yeah, let me know. Let me know if you make up your mind and then let me know, then we can work on something like that. I can get you the place. I can look for the place and all that. So if, because I'm planning to buy a kitchenette too as well. So if I'm able to buy the kitchenette within that time, then you don't have to even worry that much because I'm going to uh, rent out the place for you and charge you even less. I won't charge you that much. I'll just charge you for maybe 500 reals a month. So if I'm able to buy the kitchenette within that time, because I saw another kitchenette that I wanted to buy, but I'm still, my money is still not up to that of paying the kitchenette. So I am I am simply trying. But if till the time you decide coming, if I can, if I am able to buy the place, then you are good to you are good to uh, uh, I'll give you the place so that you can stay for any period of time that you want, and I'll just charge you less. But I can also invite you on. StreamYard, and then I will be looking for the apartment for you too as well. You see it, then I'll be looking for. I'll do the search together with you so that you can also make your questions, and then before renting it or before me making a contact to the people. You understand? Because I can help you out with that. Don't worry. So you can be calm about it. So yes, this is how I live it. I live my life. I try as much as I can to to clean the house when my family is not around, because when they come, when they come, it's not easy for me to clean the house. When they are around, it's difficult to clean the house whenever they are around, because they be going up and down, jumping here and there, and it becomes difficult for me to clean the house. Yes. Yeah, so I do this. This is how I do, and I have a very clean house afterwards with less worries. Because it's not easy, guys. It's simply not an easy thing. So I do this with the help of my washing machine. I'm able to take care of a lot of things at the same time. My dishwasher, I have a very big dishwasher, so the dishwasher helps a lot because I put all the dishes inside and then switch it on, then it does the rest of the job for me. Yes, you can ask me more questions, guys. You can ask me more questions. Yesterday, I had wanted to bring you some vlog from the park, but I didn't go to the park, so I wasn't able to fulfill the promise because I wanted to bring you some videos, from the park in the morning. How people here, they like to train a lot. They like to go to park. They like to go and jog and stuff like that out here. So I had wanted to show you guys all of this yesterday, but unfortunately, I wasn't able to do that. But I hope I'm able to bring you that kind of uh, that kind of vlog very soon. Yes. And also food. Like I said, food is not expensive. So you have less worries too when it comes to food, because food here is not expensive, especially if you want to live like a local. You won't spend you won't spend a lot of money at all when it comes to food. When you want to live like the locals. If you are good with cooking, then my brother, my sister, you are good to go. You will save a lot of money. Because here, food food is very, very cheap here. It's not expensive at all. Anybody can afford. And even some people give you food for free. You understand? Yeah, when you come here, you even get food for free. So it is good. Guys, I like doing this, okay? Don't be surprised that I'm doing it. I like doing it because uh, I have enough time. I work. I don't work too much. Okay, I work only for some few hours, so I have enough time to do all of this. My wife, she does a lot of things. She does do two jobs and all that. She likes it. So she's a government. She's a government worker. But apart from working as for the government too, she likes to do some other things too as well. So I'm now thinking of opening a shop so that I can also do some other things, sell some other interesting stuffs too as well. I'm now thinking about doing that. Yes. So Felix, how is Rio? Tell us a little bit. How is Rio? I was supposed to come on StreamYard, right? I was supposed to come on StreamYard so that we can talk, but because I'm cleaning, I didn't I wasn't able to log on StreamYard because I'm using my cell phone too as well. So I can use my cell phone to log on StreamYard, but I wanted to get a full focus on cleaning the house. So that is why I haven't finished. I still have to clean these things. The stove. Yesterday I prepared a soup, a groundnut soup. I prepared a groundnut soup, so the stove is very dirty. Yeah, the stove is crazy dirty. It's very, very dirty. So the stove is dirty. I have to clean the stove. That reminds me of I have to I have to quickly put there is a liquid that I have to spray it on top of the stove to remove all the oily stuffs on there on the stove. I'm supposed to do that. I forgot, but I'll do it right away. Yes. So this is how I simply take my time to clean the house because I don't have any house help, so I do this myself to make things easier for me. Yes, questions. Do you have questions, guys? Do you have questions? You can ask me questions. If you have questions, you can ask me questions, okay? If you have questions, You can simply ask me the questions so that I can answer your questions as soon as possible. If you have questions, you can ask your questions, guys. Yes. If you have questions, please, you can ask me your questions, and I will make sure I give you a very good answer on it. But any form of deep questions, you have to send me a private message because this is YouTube. On YouTube, you cannot just ask any question because you don't know who is watching. This liquid is good. It helps to keep it clean. So if there is, so I use this to clean the stove, and it's very helpful, very very helpful. This thing, very very good. So I do this whenever I have what do you call it? I have my family away from home. I do it like this. Everything becomes easier because when they are around, I cannot do it. I cannot do this. They will be disturbing. So this is it. So I'll just leave it for some time, and then after I clean it. Yes. Let me throw this water away. Water is dirty. Yes. Also, um, all right, so guys, don't just watch, give the video some time back if you like the content, and make sure if you are new on this channel, you can follow me on Instagram from Africa to South America. I'm going to try as much as I can complete this cleaning, and then after that, I'll come back again and then show you guys how the whole thing looks like. Have a beautiful Saturday. As soon as I finish, I'll come back on StreamYard. Anybody who wants to talk can join me to talk to on StreamYard too as well. And I'll bring you guys some different topic so that we can discuss this topic too on StreamYard. I love you guys. Thank you for watching and thank you for supporting too as well. See you guys in my next video.